Good morning. Craig Howard here today. I'm happy to be with you again this morning. I am in Philadelphia again, um, and just up here to help where I can help take care of things with my mom, and I'm happy to do that. Got my big, it says real cool Papa shirt on. So it came from one of my grandchildren from Jameson. Um, I ran across a verse of scripture this morning that really kind of hits me between the eyes. But first, let me preface it by saying, have you ever run across a situation in your life where you have to do something that you absolutely don't want to do? I mean, it's something that's unpleasant. It could be, as somebody who's been a landlord. Sometimes I've had to go into a home where people have moved out and they've turned the power off and they have left a bunch of food in the refrigerator. And I had this happen more than one time. They left a bunch of food in the refrigerator. The refrigerator, all the food spoiled. The refrigerator literally filled up with maggots. And you go open the door and the stench just about knocks you over. You say you don't really keep that refrigerator, do you? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, I just put a ratchet strap around them, load them up, take them to the dump. But I've done a lot of dirty jobs, things that had to be fixed, toilets that had to be fixed. I've taken care of people in ways that were unpleasant, and it's part of life. Everybody who has raised children and changed dirty diapers and done all sorts of different things. Sometimes you have to do things that are not pleasant, but you're the one there and you're the one that has to do it. Well, I ran across this verse this morning in Philippians chapter 2. It says, do everything. And that word everything is gigantic. Do everything without grumbling or arguing. And then the latter part of the verse, actually it's the next verse, says that you may shine as a light in this warped and perverse generation, or warped and perverse world. In other words, if I can do all of these things without grumbling and arguing, God says you're going to be different from the world. You're going to shine as a light. You're going to look at, people are going to look at you and say, that just isn't normal. That just isn't the way it normally works. Normally, when somebody has to do that job, they are not happy about that job. They're not pleased about that job. Now, I didn't say you've got to go do these jobs singing, "It's a Wonderful Life" or "Zippity Doo Dah" or something like that. I'm not saying that you've got to enjoy doing dirty or bad or difficult jobs, but I am saying that our attitude is a choice. And projecting the right attitude goes a long way to projecting our relationship with Christ and letting people see that relationship in the world that we live in. So today, I don't know what you have to do. I don't know what jobs you may have to get into. But whatever they are, I would suggest that you look at it and say, how can I do this in a way that's going to glorify Christ in everything that I do and everything that I say, and to the people around me, that they're going to see Christ in my life? Well, it starts by doing it without arguing and grumbling, and that's a choice. So think about that today as you go throughout your day. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you don't have to do anything that is mean or bad or nasty or anything like that. But if you do, think about the testimony that you have for Christ. God bless you. I will see you, Lord willing, tomorrow.